Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Tonight I just wanted to give you guys a quick little video about a particular fragrance house that is non-toxic, and they're fairly new, but over the past year or so they've been really growing, and which is really good to see given the fact that they are a sustainable brand, which is my forte. So if you want to hear more about this particular house, stay tuned. So the house I'm going to talk about today is the House of Phlur. So it's spelled Phlur. And Phlur is a sustainable fragrance brand. They really focus on waste. They also focus on the idea of reusing materials and really extending the life cycle of products and consumption. I'm currently in grad school for sustainability, and I love the sustainability field. There's a lot going on in the planet that we need to worry about, but that can be another video, I don't know. But the House of Phlur is a really great house for that reason, in addition to the fact that they don't use any non-toxic ingredients, which is very important because the beauty industry as a whole uses a lot of really bad things in their products, and they're only by law required to disclose a certain amount of ingredients that they actually use. So there's a lot of stuff that's in our products that make our products seem exceptional or smell really good, that play a role in that particular with that particular effect. But unfortunately, they have a lot of bad consequences. So with all of that being said, I'm going to just briefly discuss 3 of my particular fragrances from this particular house, and I hope it'll help inform your decisions around this particular house. So one thing to also mention is that with Phlur as well, they don't use a lot of enhanced, along with the non-toxicity, they don't use a lot of the fragrance enhancements that's in a lot of fragrances. So a lot of the fragrances are very close to the skin. They're definitely skin fragrances, and they might be pretty powerful, like maybe within the first hour or so, or maybe 2, depending on which one you choose. But overall, these are not necessarily beast mode fragrances, but they are of high quality. So that's just something to note there. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk about is Moab. So Moab is a wonderful fragrance if you love woody fragrances. When I think of Moab, I think of the desert, and that's what it smells like. This is, so far, from all of the fragrances I've tried from this particular house, this is the longest lasting. It has incense in it. It has vanilla as well, I believe. But this is a very warm scent. And it has, I think the incense really cuts through the sweetness of it, because it's not like a sweet scent, but it has that sort of resinous, oriental sort of vibe to it. So Moab is the way to go if you prefer a more deeper scent. I feel like this is probably the heaviest from the house. If anything, if I would compare any other fragrance from this house that I've tried in terms of the power and the sharpness of the fragrance, I would probably Siano, Siano, it's just another fragrance that they have. That would probably be another stronger fragrance from this house. But Moab, I love Moab. If I get a bottle of this, this would probably be it. But then again, I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm still deciding. I might get them all if I have to put put it in my budget to do that. So moving on, the next one is Sandara. So Sandara is a newer, can you see it? Probably can't. So Sandara is more of a meditative scent. This is my favorite. If anyone is Sandara is just a very magical scent. When you first spray it, it smells earthy and resinous, but very calm. It doesn't offend you. It's not earthy and green in an offensive way or a sharp way. It's just a very meditative scent. I can totally see this being a home scent. I can totally see this being a scent if you practice meditation or yoga or something like that. This is wonderful for that. It's very soft and, oh, it's really beautiful. Sandara, I was really excited when they first released this one because all the notes in it really stuck out to me. Let me just pull the notes up very quickly for you guys. Okay, having technical difficulties. I'll go back to it. But yeah, Sandara is like a really great scent from this particular house. I would definitely consider at least testing it. But it is like a very close skin scent, you know, overall. So I would definitely, I wouldn't purchase a full bottle of this thinking that you're gonna get a super powerful scent or anything like that. I would just make sure that you are definitely looking for a softer scent, and you're willing to, you would prefer to get a scent that's non-toxic. This is like the perfect scent. And I think this also represents this house very well in that it's a very earthy scent, and Phlur is, you know, a house that cares about the planet. If I were to choose like a scent that represents their house and like their mission overall, I think it would probably be Sandara. So yes, really wonderful scent. I'm normally not a soft scent person. I like beast mode scents, but this is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. So I would definitely probably purchase it. And the third one is another favorite from the house. This was in my original, sample package, and this one is called Greylocke. Greylocke is really good. So Greylocke is a resinous scent. The main note in this is pine resin. Oh man. For a female, this is definitely something a female may or may not prefer to wear. It's not necessary. It's just great. I don't know. It's just, I can definitely see a man liking this more because it leans more on the masculine side, but it doesn't smell like, you know, a man's scent necessarily. It just has that pine in it. Oh, so good. It's like the pine in it gives it a freshness, and the resin keeps it grounded. But if you love pine and if you love like holiday scents, you would definitely like this. This is really good. I love Greylocke. Greylocke is very good. So these are the three that I still have on me. But another fragrance that I also tried from this house is Sienna. And Sienna has a note of, I know it has like pepper. It has a note of pepper and is it a green pepper? Yes, it has a note of green pepper in it. So Sienna, so a lot of people they really love Ciano. It's a really popular fragrance from Phlur, and I feel like it depends on the person. For some reason, it seems to have a note of leather in it, and that's why I was personally turned off by it. But it's a great scent, so just know that there's a particular note, and I think it's that green pepper note that makes it very special. But for me, it didn't. I feel like I have to try it again, and I want to give it another chance because it's the notes in Ciano are exceptional. And I was excited at first because of those notes. When I smelt it, I don't know, it wasn't what I expected. So I feel like people definitely should try Ciano because a lot of people really love the scent. And I think I'm going to like probably give it another try as well. So Ciano is definitely a must try. But all in all, I do love the House of Phlur so far. A lot of people also love Olmsted and Vaux. That's like another like top seller from this house. It's like I believe bergamot. It's a citrus, like a great citrus fragrance. A lot of people compare it to Bergamot 22 from Le Labo. They say it's like one of the best like citrus scents that they've ever had. So definitely try Olmsted and Vaux as well. Hanami People love Hanami. People have said that it reminds them of Dolce & Gabbana's light blue, but they say that it kind of wears off really quickly, and then because of the price and things like that, it's not necessarily worth paying the money. But a lot of people do love Hanami, so it just depends on what you're willing to spend money on. If you really love the scent, get it, because that's what it's all about. You might have to carry it around with you, to reapply a lot, but yeah, that's the situation there. I haven't tried Hanami. The notes in that are a little bit too soft and light for me, and I feel like I can definitely get a lighter fragrance from other houses, and I have some already. But the fragrances that I mentioned, definitely a must try. I love the House of Phlur, and I'm sure I'm going to do more in-depth reviews on this house, and also individual scent reviews, because I'm really excited about this house. I'm excited about what they're doing. They're against the waste, and they're against a lot of the bad things that's happening in our world and our society. So as a fragrance brand, I'm really happy that they acknowledge those things. So until next time, I hope this was a little bit helpful to you guys about the House of Phlur, and I will be, I'll continue to put up more videos for fragrances that I feel are underrated, and tell me what you think. Tell me if you felt like this review was helpful. Tell me if you've tried the House of Phlur, and if you have a favorite. Do you have bottles yet? Tell me what you think. I'd love to hear, because it is a growing house, so it's gonna be interesting to see how many people like this house or don't like the house, or I'd like to see them flourish, and it's interesting to see how many people are out there really sporting their fragrances. So yeah, I will see you guys next time, and definitely comment, subscribe, and I'll keep the videos coming to give you more wonderful fragrant reviews about underrated fragrances. So bye guys, see you later.